I've got to go. I didn't tell her all that. I was doing a Hollywood movie. I just came for that one day to record a
Mr. Rahman, may I please request you to say a few words about Raunaq, about the album, the inspiration, your journey with it, and collaborating with us on Vogue Empower.
Certain things happen, and it's understanding. Even certain things you plan, it never happens. This one, I met Kapil Sibal at a common friend's house around a year back, and we agreed to do an album. He gave some beautiful lyrics, out of which Ladli, which you're going to see the video now in a few moments, is a very special song. And so when Vogue, the whole campaign Vogue Empower happened, I felt this would be the right thing to attach to, and it'll complement. And so it all fell into place, and we had a video by Bijoy Nambiar, and Lataji singing, and I'm singing too. And we're going to see that song very soon.
We will see it soon.
And let's see, I'm excited.
On that. Mr. Sibal, I'm not letting you go so soon. First and foremost, I just want to know, when was the writer born in you? You've put a lot of poets to shame with this album. Tell us about your inspiration, about the journey of writing Raunaq.
Well, it just happened accidentally, in a sense, that I met Rahman Saab and showed in some of my lyrics. And I think at about 27 or 30 of them, and he said he would pick up some, and he picked up about 7 of them, or 7 or 10 of them. And the one that we were agreed on, which we thought was the ideal lyric, was Ladli. And we went about thinking as to what kind of title should be given to the album, because we wanted to connect Ladli with a title that epitomizes what Ladli stands for. And I suggested the name Raunaq, and Rahman Saab immediately accepted it, because what better word, so to say, to use with respect to a woman than Raunaq, because she is the Raunaq of our lives. She epitomizes everything that's beautiful. She is the creator. She is the transformer. She is the nurturer of everything around us. And she is the Ladli of our lives. And I think the quicker we in society understand the importance of that Ladli, the better we will be as a society. And I think recent events have made us realize that it's important to take this message forward. And what better platform than Vogue and Alex and yourself to really take it forward with a man who is a genius in every sense of the word. I never knew that Ladli, the words of Ladli can be created in the fashion that he has done, and put it to music, which is, I think, unbelievable. And only a genius like Rahman could do that. So I thank Vogue, and most of all, Rahman Saab, for having done what he has done. Thank you very much.
Mr. Sibal, all I can say is that I wish the other billion people in this country start thinking like you, and especially all our men. I think there is a lesson to be learned. Thank you so much for those words.
Mr. Rahman, मेरा सवाल आपसे है. मेरा नाम आलोक है. I'm OAFM से. लता दीदी के साथ एक बार फिर से आपकी जुगलबंदी हुई है, एंड कपिल साहब के बोल हैं. तो इस बार काम करना कितना इजी था? कब आपने, क्योंकि अक्सर आप रात में काम करते हैं तो 2-2:30 बजे गाने को कहते हैं, तो दीदी क्या रात में गाई, दिन में गाई? और RDB के गाने से ये कितना डिफरेंट है? सुना हमने काफ़ी.
When I heard the lyrics and when we did the tune, I felt like she would be the right voice, because she represents the whole power of. So I approached her, and she was glad to do it. But she first heard the song, and I was there, and she said, "I don't feel like doing it today." So I said, "Okay, I've got to go. I didn't tell her all that. I was doing a Hollywood movie. I just came for that one day to record her voice, and she didn't feel like doing it. That such a privilege to even she's saying yes to the whole thing. So I waited for 3.5 months, and so another day we fixed. And again, I think she was a bit ill that time, and she was in her spirits. And then one day I said, "If you don't do this, I'm not going to release the album." And she did it, and I heard it, and we have the album now. So it was worth the wait, I thought.
Thank you.
Mr. Rahman, usually you've been associated with a lot of social initiatives before also. So what makes Vogue Empower so different, and what made you, become a part of it?
I think it's we all the artists, I think naturally we have a sense of connection to what is absolutely necessary and how to influence people in the right way, subliminally, not. And music is such a great tool for that. Though I don't do that every time. In this case, I actually started an album with my sisters a couple of years back called Rasayana Rojakal, Chemical Roses, whatever it's called. And during that, I discovered many things that we could do at a point of view from a woman. I was discussing with my sisters, Rehana and Ishrat, and then when he showed me Ladli, I felt this is not a simple song. It's not a lullaby. It's something very powerful. So my interpretation for his lyrics were these. And then the perfect thing for Vogue Empower, I felt.
आपसे पूछना था कि औरतों के खिलाफ जो औरतों के साथ जो क्राइम हो रहे हैं, तो क्या सलूशन है उस क्राइम को स्टॉप करने के लिए?
ऐसा सच्चाई तो ये है कि सल्यूशन मैं और आप हैं। मैं क्यों इसलिए ये कहता हूँ, क्योंकि जब तक जो पुरुष लोग हैं वो अपनी मानसिकता और सोच नहीं बदलेंगे, तब तक ये जो हम संघर्ष कर रहे हैं वो शिखर तक नहीं पहुँचेगा। समाज में जो अत्याचार हो रहा है वो कौन करता है? हम लोग करते हैं, पुरुष लोग करते हैं। क्योंकि हम जो अहमियत एक महिला को मिलना चाहिए, एक लाडली को मिलना चाहिए, वो अहमियत हम नहीं देते। घर में नहीं देते, घर के बाहर नहीं देते, दफ्तरों में नहीं देते और अपने घर के आंगन में नहीं देते। और इसके पीछे जो दोष है वो पुरुष लोगों का है, उनकी मानसिकता और उनकी सोच का। और जब तक पुरुष अपनी सोच नहीं बदलेगा, समाज भी नहीं बदलेगा। सॉल्यूशन मैं और आप हैं।
My kids, they've not seen it yet. But I'm sure that my wife just called up and she said she loved the video. And she just an hour back, because we finished it last night, as usual.
Okay. Yeah, Sibal.
No, only this song. Okay. Other songs have been sung by Shreya Ghoshal, Chitra ji, and a new singer called Janita Gandhi. Then me, Mohit Chauhan. And then we have Sweta Pandit and Jyoti who recite the poetry.
When do you plan to release the entire album?
Today. Today it's out of iTunes, finally.
हाँ मैं पूछ रहा हूँ। मेरा सवाल सिब्बल सर से। सर जिया न्यूज़ से धीरेन्द्र मिश्रा। मेरा सवाल ये है कि जिस तरह से हमारे पीएम साहब का स्वागत अमेरिका में हुआ है, एज ए इंडियन सिटीजन कितना प्राउड फील करते हैं?
हम तो देखिए, जो भी हमारे प्रधानमंत्री होंगे, अगर उनका स्वागत होगा तो वी विल बी वेरी हैप्पी, क्योंकि हिंदुस्तान के प्रधानमंत्री हैं।
ओके, रहमान सर आपसे भी जानना चाहेंगे यही सेम क्वेश्चन।
It's a great time for India, and I love the whole positive energy happening.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Rahman, which is that thing? Here, straight. Mr. Rahman, which is that thing about Sibal Saab, which makes you just come up together and work with him? Which is the best thing about him? What you like with?
Thing about when you're working with when on movies, especially, every poet is bent on the thoughts to satisfy the direction or the director or the vision of the director on the story. So when I saw his poetry and And the words, I felt it was coming from life. It had a simplicity in it, and that's the reason I want to do something.
Rahman sir here. One of the earliest hits of your career, Roja, was played recently somewhere in Central Asia. I saw a link that you tweeted. Could you tell us more about it? What was?
I think it was somewhere in Ukraine, I think. And it was surprising. Somebody discovered that and sent it to me, and I thought I should share it with all of you. How music travels over time, a period of time.
रहमान जी, ऐसी खबरें आ रही हैं कि आप एक फिल्म, हिंदी फिल्म प्रोड्यूस करने जा रहे हैं. कितनी सच्चाई है इस बात पे और किस तरह की फिल्म बनने वाली है वो बॉलीवुड में?
You just have to wait for that another couple of months. I'm working so hard on it. So.
Any particular genre you are working?
It's a musical, of course.
रहमान जी, आपसे पूछना है यहाँ पर आजकल कुछ सिंगर से एक्टर्स बन रहे हैं और कुछ एक्टर्स सिंगर बन रहे हैं, तो क्या राय है आपकी इस बारे में?
It's all going back to the old 1940s. It used to be like that. And even in Western Broadway, it's still that. Every actor sings and singers become actors. And I think it's a good thing.
Politicians भी कुछ actor बन रहे हैं आजकल.
Hello, good afternoon, sirs, ladies. Here. Coming back to the topic which we are discussing, here, Mr. Rahman. You're targeting the 1% educated class and trying to get something out of them to give it to the rural, because that is where most of the problem lies. I think, have you thought of that trend, how to go around it? Because I think in the, whatever you're targeting, the women are far better off, 10% better, 10 times better than guys in most respects. But they don't need it. It's the class which is down below, they need it. How are you going to do that?
I think the main idea is to aspire them and inspire them. And because they follow everything, everybody has a mobile phone, everybody has TV now. And when that happens, I could be that. And that is the whole idea behind the video. And I also feel that the mothers are the starting point who could end this, because they bear their sons and they could teach the sons how to behave, and that never happens. It's all taken for granted mostly, and I'll probably start that with my house. And I've been telling my son when they had a fight, my son and my sisters, their sisters had fights, I said, don't ever touch my daughters. If you touch that, he'll be out of my house. And from then he never, even if they hit him, he just holds like that. So it's a cute lesson, and when I noticed that if you put that in the mind of the kids, they, I think, carry that for a lifetime.
Lines from your end, from the song. If you could hum a few lines, it would be great. It's a humble request from all of us.
No, no, I think you should listen to the song. I don't want to spoil that impact now.
अभी 2 दिन पहले
You can sing if you want.
ये आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स क्वेश्चन है कि जयललिता जी के ऊपर 2 दिन पहले एक फैसला, स्पेशल बेंच ने एक फैसला सुनाया था. आप इस फैसले से कितने खुश हैं? और
देखिए, आज है, आप अभी देखिए रौनक का लॉन्च हो रहा है, तो आप रौनक में वो खट्टेपन की बात मत कीजिएगा. रौनक को रौने रहने दीजिए.
Okay, if that's all, thank you so much.
Hi,
Sorry,
I
yes?
just have a question for Rahman, sir.
That'll be the last question, yes.
So how easy or difficult was it to compose a song for women empowerment?
This actually happened naturally, and it was inspired by the lyrics, of course. And when he read it out, we all felt an energy in the room, and all my friends and who was there in the room, and we felt that this song was very, very special. And this song actually stayed with us. All the 7 are beautiful, but this stayed with us, and then that's why it developed into this so far, and it got its due.
So anything you would love to share with us about your upcoming projects, because we are reading a lot of articles of you getting a lot busy this year and the upcoming year. So how did you remove time for this, and how are you managing with your other albums and music?
Finishing this was really, really tough, but we finished it and we are really proud of this. The other projects I'm doing is with Imtiaz Ali and Shekhar Kapoor, Pani, And what else?
There was one with Riya Kapoor.
I is
also.
coming. I Hindi is coming, and I heard Sylvester Stallone is coming and launching it.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much to all of y'all, and thank you for joining us.